Hello, bonjour, Connect Hearing community. Here we go for our 8th week together. So happy to be here again, and hopefully you had a really good weekend, long weekend. We had actually a nice weather yesterday here, so it was good to be outside and enjoy the sun, and to cook something different as well. So hopefully you did something fun. Hi Fabiano, that's my husband. So today, the topic for today is I'm gonna help you how to navigate through MyPhonak app, okay? Before we start, and just while we're waiting everybody to join us, I just wanna touch base about wearing masks and hearing aids. So in addition to the difficulty in communication that can cause, right, as a lot of the hearing impaired relies on facial expressions, reading lips and facial cues to communicate. I'm also a bit concerned on the increase of potential to lose hearing aids while you remove your mask. Okay, so we are going to be providing better guidance on that soon, but today I just want to touch base about this issue that we definitely need to observe when we removing the mask, right? So not only how comfortable the elastic will feel with the hearing aids, and if you wear glasses as well, but also when you're removing the mask, especially when you wear the behind the ear styles, they're very light and you might not notice that it fell off. Okay, so just be aware of that, but as I said, we'll definitely give you some guidance on that very soon. There's some very good ideas already on how better you can attach the elastic, and that can help you. And the reason is because, as we know, as I heard, most of the provinces are lifting the restrictions, so you're probably going to be going out more often and wearing your mask more often, so just be very aware of that. Okay, hello, hi Rick, hello. So today again I'm gonna help you through the MyPhonak app. If it's your first time joining us in these live videos, we have been doing that for quite a few weeks now, and my name is Christiane Basilio. I am an audiologist, and I have a doctorate degree in audiology, and I have been working in the field for 18 years, and for the last 13 years with Connect Hearing. And if it's your first time again, you can just like our page and like the video, so then you can get notifications when we're gonna have our next video. Okay. Hey Roy, hello. Thanks for being here again for me. So we are going to talk about today about the MyPhonak app. So the MyPhonak app is an app that's available for the Android and the Apple products. And it will be, you can use if you're a user of a Marvel hearing aid or the AudioBee Direct. Okay, so what we are gonna make sure is that app can work with your device, and then I will walk you through the app, so just with more features. As on my third video, I believe I talk about how to pair the app to your hearing aids, but today I'll give you more details about the app, so all the nice features that you can use, and also to get you prepared for the remote support. So I mentioned in one of my videos as well that we are going to be able now to remote adjust your hearing aids. So basically we're going to be in our office and you're going to be in your home, and through the app, and then there is a camera so we can see each other, and we can adjust the hearing aids remotely. So it's a pretty nice feature. There are some steps that you need to do to get that app ready for this remote support. So I think that's a really good opportunity today for me to help you and learn how to get prepared for it. Okay, so that's good. I see we have already a lot of questions. Hi Fred, nice seeing you again. So here we go. So I have a lot of things prepared today, and I'll show you how to go through all the downloading stuff. I'm gonna do everything live, so hopefully everything's gonna work well. But if not, then it's a good time for us to troubleshoot as well. That might work, might happen the same thing with you at home, okay? So first thing you need to do to be able to use the MyPhonak app is to check if your device, so your tablet or your cell phone, is compatible to the app. So we are going to be posting on the comments a link where you can type the model of your device, and then we'll let you know if it's compatible or not to the app. So that's first thing. Second thing, we want to make sure we know if our software in our device has been upgraded, okay? So with the Apple devices, the iOS, I believe now the latest version is the 13, but if you have the version 10.2 or newer, you can use the app. And then with the Android, the latest version is the 10, I believe. But if you have the version 6 or newer, you can also use the app. So after checking if it's compatible and the software, then we can try and download the app, okay? So let's start that first, and then after I'll show you how to pair the hearing aids, and then we'll go walk through the app, all right? So for me to show you that, the easiest way is to flip my camera so you can see my iPad, and then we're gonna walk through together, okay? If the view is not very good, make comments, I can try to arrange, and hopefully it will be very clear for you to see, all right? First thing we're gonna do is to make sure the Bluetooth on your device is on, all right? So let me just gonna change my camera here. There we go. So first thing you're gonna check, you're gonna go into your settings, and you're gonna go into your Bluetooth, and you see the Bluetooth is off. So we must turn the Bluetooth on before we try to download the app. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going now to get out of this screen. Now we are gonna download the app. For you that you have Apple, iPhones, iPad, you're gonna go into the Apple Store. If you have an Android, you gotta go into the Google Play, okay? So we're gonna search for the app, and we're gonna write it down here, MyPhonak, and then you can search. So once you search, you are gonna see this is the MyPhonak, okay? Important thing here is, depends how you set it up your device, you might need the password for your Apple account to download the app, okay? Mine is already automatically, so I will go here, and you're gonna, usually if you don't have that automatically, it's gonna show get. So that's what you need to do. And if it does ask you to add a password, the app is free, okay? But you need to add the password. So I'm just gonna download my app, and we're gonna have to wait together until this app download. And it will depend on the speed of the Wi-Fi you have at home. It might take a little longer, it might be fast. So we just need to be, patient as usual. So now you can see the open, right? So we are just gonna open our app. Perfect. So before, I'm just going to wait here. I'm gonna turn the screen, back to me. So before we go through the steps now to get the app working, we need to pair our hearing aids to the app. If you have the rechargeable version, all you need to do is to put them, if they're in your ears, you just put them back in the charging case, because when you do that, it turns it off by itself. And then you just take them out of the case and they turn it on by itself. Once you do that, and you're gonna remove both, you have 3 minutes to be ready with your app to pair it, okay? Another way that you can pair your rechargeable hearing aids, you can use the button. So the lower side of the button, you hold that, and we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. Let's see if it's gonna happen now. I'm gonna just hold it. Sorry, was on. goes red and then it goes off. And then you just hold that button again for couple of seconds, and then it turns it on again. Okay? So that's how you put into pairing mode your rechargeable hearing aids. If you have a hearing aid that has a battery, all you need to do, let's say if they are in your ears, you're gonna open the battery door, wait 5 seconds, and then you close. Once you close, they're gonna be into pairing mode for 3 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna be using the one with batteries. It's just easier for me to show you here, and we'll be pairing with the app right now, all right? So I'm gonna flip the screen again. There we go. So remember, I opened the app, we download the app. It will ask you if you want to allow notifications. I would say allow everything for now, okay? So you allow. Then we'll ask you, would you like to use your Bluetooth? Remember I said we need the Bluetooth on, so we already turned it on, so we're gonna say okay. And now we are gonna follow the steps on the screen. So welcome to MyPhonak App. We're gonna click next. They're gonna give you some instructions, discover MyPhonak. So they're gonna show you how you can control the volume, and we're gonna go over that, okay? And I'm just gonna keep clicking next. You can customize your sound, then I'm gonna also show you how to do it. And you can get some support on the go. That's the remote support that I mentioned. And then you can even use diary, okay, to rate your experience. Okay, so we have some privacy notice, of course, so you can read that, accept. And if you want to share some of the adjustments you make to help Phonak, you can agree. So this is the important step, okay? Here it tells you to restart your hearing aids because we want to put the hearing aid into a pairing mode, all right? You are not gonna click on here. You are gonna click on the continue when your hearing aid is ready. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my hearing aids now, and I'm gonna close the battery door. So now I have 3 minutes. My hearing aids are into pairing mode, all right? So let's see if my app finds it. So it's gonna search for the hearing aids, and it can take a while, okay? So there we go, we found one of them. We need to make sure it finds both of them. So there we go. So we found left and right. I'm just going to select. And this step can take a while as well. So it asks me if I'm okay to pair to my left hearing aid. I'm gonna say pair. Then we have the right one. So they're gonna give me that signal again to pair. Let's see. There we go. So just starting the other side. So we're gonna put pair. And the pairing is complete. Good. Hi, Lane. Mrs. Curdy. Hi. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm seeing your comments here. So pairing is complete. We're gonna put okay. Again, it's just gonna show you what you can do with the app, but I will be showing you that. But you can, of course, read and understand very well what you can do with the app. Perfect. So there we go. So now I'm gonna show you something here. I'm gonna go back. Usually it will start with this program there, okay? So the AutoSense program is the automatic program that is gonna be always showing you on your screen, all right? That means is the default setting on your hearing aids most of the time, and it does turn up or down, it adjusts to different situations. When you are looking at this screen, so this is the remote control screen, what you can do here, you can adjust your volume up and down, okay? And the 0 is what your hearing professional had set up for you as a default, okay? On the bottom, you can click and you can separate right or left. I wouldn't do that if your hearing loss is very similar, unless you have a specific situation. So let's say you were driving and then the left side is towards the window and it's a bit windy. So you could turn it down the left, for example. That could be an option, okay? But overall, we want to keep them working together, okay? On the very bottom here, you can mute your hearing aids. So if you're maybe in a public transit and then it's super noisy, you can mute and unmute, okay? And what I want to show you here that you can do a lot of things is on here is the navigation button. So, is the setting button. So it's this one here on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to click on it. This is where you can do a lot of the fine tunings on the programs you have, okay? So let's say you got it at Tim Hortons and you go to that place every week and you always talking to a friend and you have difficulty hearing there because it's just too noisy. So what you could do, for example, you can try to change the settings. So let's say I would like a bit more clarity when I'm in that situation. Once you click on clarity, the hearing aid already adjusts a bit more the treble, the higher frequency sounds that usually help you more with the clarity of speech, okay? Maybe that wasn't enough yet, and then you felt if you add a bit more noise reduction, okay, now the sound seems better when you are in that Tim Hortons location. And for some reason, you are still having difficulty hearing your friend who's in front of you. So you can increase a bit more the soft sounds. Okay, so now I did my adjustment and I feel that's perfect. I'm hearing very well in that situation. Look what you can do. You can save and you can create your program. So I'm going to create this program as Tim Hortons. And I'm going to save. So now I have my Tim Hortons program saved. So on this arrow here, I'm going to click on it. Here is where you can find your programs that you had. Okay? And some of the programs are going to always be there, are the ones your hearing professional set it up for you. And then you can see as well if you had set it up something that you like. So again, if you were on a normal situation, you just on your automatic setting, but it's Tuesday again and you're gonna watch Christiane at Tim Hortons. So I'm gonna be on my Tim Hortons setting. That's what I like, okay? So I think that's a really good feature for some environments, okay? I'm gonna go back to my AutoSense. Overall, most of the situations, you should be doing well with the automatic setting. You might may want to change a little bit, but you don't need to create a program every time, okay? It's more about when you want, if there's a specific situation you go often. Maybe in church, maybe with a group of friends to have a coffee at a Starbucks or something like that, okay? That's great. So this is what you can do as a remote control. And I'm going to go back on the settings and just explain to you a bit more about the options, okay? So this is how you can customize the sound. So let's say you find that environment a little too teeny, like it's really bothering you. You could turn it down a little bit, okay? You don't need to be afraid of making adjustments on the go, because if you are concerned or you felt that nothing you tried worked, you can just go back and then it resets. So you didn't do anything wrong, okay? So here, what else we can do? So we can change the volume, as I said, noise reduction. So that will help a bit to calm down the noise around you. And this is a really good feature that I like as well. It calls it speech focus. So if you are in a place where, let's say you are talking one-to-one, so they're just across the table and it's noisy and you're having difficulties, you can change the speech focus to max. So that's gonna give you a very focus, like it really narrows the amplification. So it really helps in restaurants, okay? And that's, I think, is pretty straightforward. If you find that the loud sounds are too loud, you can adjust. Or if you find the soft sounds, like speech, is being hard to hear, you can increase the soft. Okay? And then you can leave the hearing aids like that until you leave that environment. All right? If you want to, let's say we're going to go back to our Tim Hortons. And I'm gonna go into my settings. So you felt the adjustment was pretty good, but you still feel you're needing a bit more focus in that environment. So once you change that, you could update your settings. So then it's just going to update to the new adjustment that you preferred for that specific setting. Are we good? So I know there's a lot of details. Hopefully you're getting it. I'm going as slow as I feel that's, good for you to understand. But put down the comments if you have any questions, okay? Now I'm gonna flip my page again and I wanna show you 2 more features there. Let me change that. Okay, so we're back on that remote control. On the very top here, we have the where you can navigate through the app. So the remote control is where we were. On the My Hearing Aids, you are gonna be able to see which hearing aid you have, what are the programs you have, and remember I showed you we created a Tim Hortons. So let me go back here so you can see. We're gonna navigate My Hearing Aids, My Programs. Let's say you're not going to Tim Hortons anymore and you just don't want to have that program. It's just make you confused. You can go here and you can delete the program. Okay? You are not able to delete programs that were set up by your hearing professional. So if I try to delete this, I can't, as you can see. Okay, you can only delete the programs that you created. All right, so and then you can see how long I've been wearing it. These hearing aids are new, so there's no time of wearing it, but you'll be able to see that as well. Okay, and Bluetooth phone calls. There is some 2 types of Bluetooth connection. I wouldn't play much with that, but I know the iPhone 10, usually they work better with the adaptive bandwidth. But this will pretty much gonna be set it up automatically for you in the beginning, but if you're having trouble, you could try to change that and see if the sound quality improves, okay? So that's good. We're gonna go back here on the navigator. And now is the time that I want to show you a very important feature that is the remote support. Okay, so I'm just going to flip my page again. Hey, here I am again. So the remote support is that feature I mentioned to you that when your hearing professional is ready, they'll contact you. And if you want to have your hearing aid adjusted remotely, that's what we're going to be using. Okay. So I'm gonna show you today, for you to use the remote support, you need to create an account with MyPhonak. So if you can do that already and be kind of ready for when the time comes, and if you wanna participate of this type of technology, that's gonna be a really good step for you to already have that done. And will help your hearing professional as well, so you don't need to do so many steps by yourself and trying to figure it out by yourself. Okay, all we're gonna do today is to set it up your account with MyPhonak and make sure you write it down, your email that you're gonna choose, and I'm gonna show you, and the password, of course. So when it's time, you have that account already opened and you have your email and password saved somewhere, okay, and a place that you can find. Not like me that I keep not remembering where my passwords are. Always calling my husband, do you remember what password I used for that thing? So remember to write it down if you want to do that today, okay? So let's flip our screen again here we go. So remote support is that feature that I was mentioning. So we're gonna click that. And they're gonna tell us, because we haven't done that yet, we're gonna register, okay? So we're gonna register, and they're gonna ask you to create an email. So I create an email just for this, but of course you're gonna use your own email. So I'm gonna put it here, live, Facebook, Hoba. Okay, then I'm gonna put my first name, then I'm gonna put my last name, and I'm gonna choose my Canada, of course, and then we're gonna continue. Okay, so now is the time for you to choose your password. So we're gonna put a password here. Oh, actually, let me choose another password, because that one is, maybe I can use the same password for my email. I don't think it will be a problem. Maybe I'll put another one. Okay, 2027. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. You see now it's kind of weird because you can't see how to continue with this page. So just click on password and then it shows your continue here. I'm not gonna use my ID. Password, and I'm gonna continue. Oh, maybe we're gonna need it to. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have to have my sister using it. Okay, can you do that for me? You need to. Okay.
Oh no, it's not there yet.
Oops.
Chris. I think you changed it.
Cancel. Okay, so troubleshooting now, guys. I don't know why it's not letting me to touch ID to view saved passwords.
Because it's not saved.
But that's okay. You can do that. I tried yesterday. But in your case, probably won't happen that. So just choose something. Okay. Oh my goodness.
It doesn't work.
It will. This happened to me yesterday. So that's good that's happening to me right now, because that shouldn't happen. Let me see. I already have an account. No. So basically you should just have. You want to try that again? Okay.
Oh.
Maybe that one. Let's see. No. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why this is happening. That's good. We can try. I think you need to do it again.
It's not going to be Chris because it's not the app one. You shouldn't have chosen that.
Which one? Okay, let's go back. I'm going to go back.
And then do continue.
I'm going to choose a different password.
Yeah, don't. Don't click password.
Okay.
Continue.
There we go. So, okay, so that was my mistake. Okay, let's go back, guys. Sorry. So once you choose your account, you just continue. Then you choose your password. And you don't click on password, okay? You're just gonna click here. That was in Portuguese, but it's return, okay? And then you continue. Okay. All right. So account was created, okay? So what does it say here is we have sent you a link to activate your account. So that's what you need to do now, okay? We are going to go to my email, and that's one of the, no, Gmail. Hold on, 1 second. So you're gonna need to go to your email inbox.
No, it's not there.
was here. Where's my inbox? Okay, I'm gonna open Gmail. Hold on. Gmail. So I'm just gonna go to my email, because remember when we created the account, it asked you to go to your email and activate your account, okay? So I'm just gonna go back there again. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go next. Oops. Okay. Right, I'm gonna put my password. Okay. So there we go. So the email I received is right here. So you see MyPhonak support. So I'm gonna open it, and all I need to do is confirm. And then you already have your account created. And that's all you needed to do for now, okay? Until you have your hearing professional contacting you, that's all you needed to do for now. Okay, sorry, I knew something would go wrong when you're doing things live, but I was clicking the wrong button. But hopefully you were able to see what was my mistake, so you don't need to go through that when you do yourself. But the idea, just to recap, my support, the remote support, you have to create an account where I showed you the steps, so you can go back the video and watch again. And then you go to your email and confirm that account was created. And that's all you need to do. So then you're already ready for the remote support. Okay? So I think that's all I had for the app to show you how to use it. But, hi Tracy. But what I wanna show you is just a troubleshooting. I see we have some questions there about my hearing aids not connecting to the Bluetooth, or my, the app is just finding one hearing aid. So what I'm gonna show you is some troubleshootings, because sometimes, remember, I'm gonna open again the app. So let me just gonna turn around. So I'm gonna go into my app on remote control. And of course now my hearing aids were paired, and it shows that's connected, okay? If you try to go through that step and for some reason it's just showing, for example, one hearing aid that connects. So a couple of troubleshootings that you need to do. First of all, of course, make sure the hearing aid is turned on. Second, if they were into pairing mode when you first when you were first trying to set it up, the app, okay? Once it's paired, usually you won't need to pair again unless there is a problem that I will tell you in a moment. Making sure the battery is good, is a new battery, fresh battery, okay? So this is another thing. And one thing that happens is if you had to upgrade your software, or the app was updated automatically, sometimes it loses the pairing with the hearing aid. So you might need to reset everything, and I want to show you how to do that. And that's a good troubleshooting, but it's not something you should happen often. Mostly troubleshooting when it's not working, battery, if it's okay, hearing aids on, and sometimes you just need to turn off and on the hearing aid and the device. But if you did all of that and it's still not pairing, it's still not communicating to your hearing aids, we will go back now. We are going to delete the hearing aids from your app and from your phone, and then you can do everything again, okay? So I'm just gonna show you how you can delete it in case that happens, okay? So does Phonak Remote Control app still work? It does not work anymore, Owen. No, it does not work anymore. So here, oh, sorry, just gonna flip the page. You're gonna go here on your navigation button. You're gonna go into My Hearing Aids, and you're gonna forget device, okay? So you forget device, that means is not paired anymore to your app. And then you would need, of course, to follow all those first steps I told you. Another thing, so this is one of the things when you need to reset everything. So you forget the device from the app, and then I'm gonna go back to my settings, and I'm gonna go into my Bluetooth, and you see this eye here on the side, we're gonna forget that device as well. Okay, all right, so once you did, of course, all of that, your app will be still there, but it's just not paired to the hearing aids. And then you're just gonna follow the steps that I showed you in the beginning. Pair the hearing aids to the Bluetooth, to the app, and then you should be able to use it again, okay? So this is just a troubleshooting in case nothing is working. You can try that. Just forget all their devices, okay? And I think I went through everything there. I think there was a question about, I think maybe it was Roy. Yes, Roy, you can load the app in both on your phone and your tablet. And there was a question as well if you just need to pair the right hearing aid. So this is a question that I answered on my third video. It's just when you're pairing the hearing aids to the phone to talk on the phone, okay, then you just pair one of them. But when you do the app, they're both gonna show there for the app. But you can watch my third video and I explain exactly what happens when you do that, okay? So that's good. I see we had a lot of questions there. So let me see if we have, so let me answer 2 questions that we had prior to the video. One of them was from Gary, and Gary said, how do I make phone calls without dialing? So Gary, it will depend on the hearing aid you have. If you have the Audio Belongs, if you use a Compilot, there is a way to do a voice dial. We might need to set it up that on your hearing aids. I'm not completely sure with the Marvel. I saw that question and I didn't have time to check that out. So I will get back to you if you can do the voice dial with the Marvel, but I don't think so, but I might be wrong. So I need to check that for you, okay? Oh yeah, I already answered Roy's question. And then, does Bluetooth work in both ears? Yes, Peter, does Bluetooth work in both ears? Okay, so you should be able to hear in both ears, okay? So that's good. I'm very sorry for the issues I had with the password, but that's good when you do things live, so you know that things doesn't go wrong only with you, it goes wrong with me as well. And we just learn from our mistakes, right? And we just and then we just improve. So thank you again for being here. It's been a pleasure to help you with all this technology. And we are here for you. Don't forget to send us some suggestions of different topics that you would like to hear from me. And hi, Rick. Thank you for the hearts. And stay safe, stay connected. Have a very good week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.